want to talk about leaders because Cristiano Ronaldo has returned to Manchester United, and he is one of the great leaders. Lionel Messi was able to celebrate with Argentina for the first time with the fans after winning the Copa America. Another great leader as well. Different types of leaders, those two. And then you have leaders of the old time, like the Roy Keanes. You also have the Paolo Maldinis, very different leaders as well. And you have the classic Italian leaders that are a group of leaders, the Maldinis, Buffons, the Chiellinis, the Bonucci's, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. My question is, Ronaldo was one of the leaders at Madrid, one of the leaders at PSG, one of the leaders at United. Never was the captain for any of those clubs. Never was the go-to captain for any of those clubs. Does your best player need to be your leader? Ike.
Well, your leader isn't necessarily a captain, right? Or
fair point.
Would you say they're one and the same?
Well, what was it? I know, Phil, go ahead and say that Mourinho quote. I know it's coming to you.
Oh, actually, I had a different one in my head. I don't know what you're talking about.
Go for it.
Because I was going to say, in terms of, first of all, you can have more than one leader on the field, as you should. It's a big team, big field, all that aspects. But I lost the quote I had, so you threw me off by asking me to do it. So now, I guess sunk inside myself. I don't say.
I got it. So, I think it was Mourinho who's doing an interview, and you actually sent it to me, Phil. And he was talking about the difference between leaders and captains. He was saying Zanetti was a captain, was a leader, I should say. I don't know. I don't remember who else he mentioned. Maybe it was John Terry, and talking about leaders and captains. The way I see it, I'm hoping my captain is one of the leaders. Like, I'm hoping I chose a captain that is a leader. If you're the captain, you're not a leader. That's different. We'll get farther into it, but it also depends on when you arrive in the team. If you're arriving in the middle, I think it's not the best idea to change captains during it unless it's a very, very drastic situation. But so no, that's a fair point. Does your captain need to be a leader? I think so. But I've also been in the situation where I decided not to go with conventional wisdom, but I picked a younger player as a captain. He was also one of our better players and also a great leader, as opposed to an older player who expected himself to be captain, but didn't have necessarily the right attitude. But if I had chosen him, it might have kept things a little bit more copacetic, if you will. But I didn't, and that was when I was younger. Was that the right decision?
Were you going more for the fact of ability as well, in terms of showing his talent and that kind of helping the team thrive, in comparison to more of a chat up artist and talking a lot?
Well, the older player was actually quite good. He was basically our best offensive player, and the one I chose was our best defensive player, who was being followed by a pro club as well. Pro clubs follow a lot of players, but he had the best attitude you could ever want in a player. Excellent attitude, work hard, no issues. The other one I had used to coach, and his attitude changed. He just wasn't a great person, but wasn't leadership material at that point. And funnily enough, the year before, when I was coaching him, he was my captain. And so the next year, when I moved up to his age group, because he had moved up, it's like, he wasn't the right person for the role. But if I had maybe given him that captainship, it might have caused less issues. But in terms of what was just right, I made the right decision in terms of who deserved it.
Well, go ahead, Ike, my bad.
But it's not always best for the team.
Thank you for checking out the ToroFoot Podcast today. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit the like and the subscribe button, and check out some of the other videos we have available as well. Thank you very much.